We're with the Deputy Commissioner of the NHL, Bill Daly, going to talk about the USHL a little bit because there's been so many players this weekend that have been picked out of the United States Hockey League. What can you say about the role that this league has played in developing future NHL players?
Well, I think it's getting bigger and bigger, right, and more significant every year. And this year's a good example. I was up there this morning, and it seemed like every other player picked was from the USHL. So it's a real testament to the development of the league and where it finds itself, and what a good option it is for not only for U.S.-born players but other players as well.
Yeah, it seemed like the Flyers really loved the USHL prospects. There was like 2 in a row, I think, out of the league.
Yeah.
But specifically about the league playing a role in growing the game, not only around the world, but in specifically the United States. What can you say about how much we've seen hockey grow here?
Well, as you know, I mean, there's only one Tier 1 junior hockey league in the United States, and the USHL is it. And again, it's so critical to the development of hockey players in the United States that it exists and that it continues to grow and expand. And there are a lot of good hockey players in this country, and we'd like them to stay and develop in this country if possible.
And there's been a new declaration of excellence between the USHL, USA Hockey, and the NHL. How do you feel the USHL is living up to that standard?
Well, I think it's a work in progress for sure. But what gratifies me is how committed the USHL and the USHL ownership seem to be to making sure the players' experience is a top quality A-level experience. Very holistic. They recognize the importance of development projects off the ice as well as on the ice. The way the schedule works is I think, great for the players. So I think they're, again, just starting. But I think it's going to be great for the sport.
And we've seen Dan Muse, Jeff Blashill recently be hired by NHL teams to be behind the bench as the head coach, joining guys like Jim Montgomery and John Cooper, legendary coaches in the NHL, out of the USHL. What can you say about how the USHL has not only developed players, but also coaches and people in hockey operations as well?
Well, obviously, again, a credit to the league and the league's development over time to be able to produce those types of individuals, quality individuals. It's like any kind of elite level hockey development organization. You're going to expect that they develop good people, and that ultimately benefits the NHL at the top of the pyramid.
And I got to ask you one fun one to finish up. Florida Panthers back-to-back champs. Is it the Dolphins' year this year?
I'm going to hold on that one.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far out on a limb.
All right, thanks, man.
All right,
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.